Uzi, you ain't Cardi, show not me. Never on the scene, what you mean? Yacht I mean.
What's good, y'all? It's Jules here coming back with another video. Today I'm gonna be reacting to 3 true home invasion stories animated. If y'all are new, subscribe to my channel right now. Turn on post notifications, backslap the like button. Road to 600 subscribers. I'm about to start this reaction in 3, 2, 1. There you go.
My mom had recently been making a lot of brownies. On this day, she made a particular batch that was greater than any of the brownies she had made before. We ate a few, but for some reason didn't finish them, and we left them out on the kitchen stove. My mom, my sister, and I all went to sleep later that night while my dad was out at a meeting. My mom, knowing my dad would be home in just a few minutes, didn't think she needed to lock the doors before she went to sleep.
Why would you leave the doors open when you're going to sleep? Like that's the perfect opportunity to get home invasion or get robbed.
Now we're all asleep, and my dad pulls into the driveway.
Too
The first
late.
thing he notices is that our garage is open and his bike is standing outside. Then he turns and looks into the house. Standing in our kitchen is a man. My dad doesn't realize what's going on. At first, he assumes that one of his friends had come over, wanted to borrow his bike, but was waiting for him to come home so he could ask him. Then, the man inside our house sprints out the back door. My dad starts to chase him, but stops. He knows we're inside, and he wants to make sure we're okay. So now we're all gathered downstairs, and we notice something. The intruder walked into our house, and the first thing he would have seen is the kitchen table. On the kitchen table were 3 wallets.
He stole their money from their oh no. Please don't tell me he stole the credit card.
All untouched. Then we look over and see the plate of brownies completely destroyed.
Bro, he didn't even touch the money. He said forget the money, I'm gonna eat all the brownies.
The man who had broken into our house skipped over our valuables and went straight for the brownies.
That's funny.
At the time,
bro.
I was more disappointed by the fact that we didn't get to finish them than...
I wouldn't care, bro. If he ate all the brownies, you can eat all the brownies. Just go to the store and buy some other ones. At least he didn't touch the money or the credit cards, because you would have been fried.
Scared that we had kind of been robbed. Obviously, my mom and dad were pretty freaked out, and they bought an alarm system for the house, and my dad didn't sleep for a few days. But other than that, the only thing we lost were some brownies.
I mean, you're not really in loss if you just lose some brownies. I mean, come on now, it's just food.
When I was 4, my parents worked long hours at a restaurant. They would let my brother babysit me until 10:30 p.m. at night. He's 8 years older than me, so he was 12 years old.
Let me guess, somebody gets kidnapped? Somebody gets kidnapped, question mark?
At the time. Every night when my parents came home, they would ring the bell and I would run to greet them at the door.
They have the same type of house.
One day the bell rang, and when I opened the door, instead of my parents, it was 4 guys standing there.
Wow.
Apparently they had been watching the house and knew the routine. They had guns and told my brother and I to go downstairs and watch the TV as one of the guys stood guard over us.
Oh no.
They just let me sit there, but then they tied my brother up using his Nintendo cords. I remember going to tug at the cords wrapped around my brother's wrist, and the guy pointed his gun directly at me and told me to stop. When they finished going through the house, they tied both of us to a beam and left.
Wow.
After a little while, my brother wiggled out from the bindings, and then my parents came home. Cops were called, and we told the police everything that happened. They grabbed a...
I'm not really sure if the police will be able to get those people, because they probably been left like probably hours ago.
Few pieces of jewelry and a camcorder, and that was it. Thank God. I go and walk my dog around my house pretty late at night. Maybe not the safest thing, but I live in the woods and away from people. Anyways, I start walking downstairs and notice my sister's door is open and the light is on. It struck me as odd considering she moved out 6 years ago and nobody ever goes in there.
Oh yeah, something definitely went wrong.
I walk in to turn the light off and close the door, and I see a man trying to hide behind the closet door.
What?
It's broken, filled with boxes, so there was no real way he could hide from me. I acted like I didn't see him, and I went and grabbed my shotgun from the other room.
Bro, this kid has a shotgun laying around in his room. Bro, y'all is crazy. Y'all really got the.
I went back in and told him not to move or I'd kill him. He jumped out from the closet and took off, running as fast as he could.
He really thought that he was safe. You not safe, my guy. You not safe.
Right past me, into the garage and out into the woods. I could have shot him, but I didn't. I saw his face and I...
Why would you have not shot him, bro? Honestly, if he tried to run, I would have been shot him.
Recognized it. A few days earlier, he knocked on my door claiming to know my neighbor and said he was looking for copper to sell. He asked if I had any old copper laying around. I gave him a few old car batteries I had, and that was that. He said he had 2 daughters that he was trying to take care of. I didn't call the cops, but that's the extent of my mercy. If he came back the next night, he was dead.
What?
Thanks for watching.
Wait, lady. Alright, let me end that. Alright, let me get this straight. So, did the kid kill him with the shotgun, or did he just die in front of his house? I don't know. Yo, the world may never know, but if y'all are new, subscribe to my channel right now. Road to 600 subscribers. Turn on post notifications. Backslap the like button. I am out. Peace.
Hey! Can I bother? Can we Thomas the trainer? I think I can. Pull up and water me like I'm dead in your revenge. My the big on face so you can say